Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Monster Jam Racing action here in Anaheim, California. Alright, so we're doing racing here, and it's a California style track. As you see, the number one qualifier, Mark McDonald in El Toro Loco, is the first truck to race here, and he's going up against Lee O'Donnell and Iron Man. And as you can see, he makes a lap around the track and then finishes by going past where he started. And El Toro, his lap time right there was a time of 24.80. And now let's see if Lee O'Donnell can match that in Angel Stadium here in Anaheim. A beautiful venue here for this Monster Jam event. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very sorry I haven't posted a video in a while. I've been busy with school and such, but definitely expect lots of videos to come. As Lee O'Donnell, he had a chance to beat El Toro, but he really spun it out there at the end, and he flips that truck all crazily. And that's going to end his night in racing. So El Toro moves on. Next up here we have Northern Nightmare. And he spun that truck out, clips a car. And what a save there. Maybe you should save that for freestyle, as pretty much he's taken himself out of this racing competition with that failure right there on his first round race. So definitely not a typical run from Cam McQueen. This is just looking like a bad day for him, as he finishes strong, but not a good run. He flips truck, and another great save on the finish. But his time of 30.82 is going to be very easy to beat here for the Monster Machine. He's coming around here, and Monster Mutt spun out a little bit, and he's up over the turning obstacle. And he clips the car, but he still has plenty of time to beat Cam McQueen in Northern Nightmare. And a nice final turn there, as the Monster Mutt lands on all fours with a time of 28.18. The Monster Mutt advances. Next up here we have the third fastest qualifier, Max D. Tom Mencey's a great racer, and he is showing that tonight with a great turn right there. And this lane he's been looking hot in all night long as he takes this turn. Kind of spun out there. Could have had a little bit faster laps. There's definitely room for improvement as Max D flips his truck at the end. His time is going to be 24.79. And Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger's trying to beat that score right here, right now. He's definitely not off to a good start. And he took this turn very deep and kind of overspun it right there. And that is not going to be enough from Ryan Anderson. His time is 27.49, and Max D advances to the next round. Next up, we have Lucas Oil Crusader versus Time Flies. Lindsey Wink, he's looking to get a victory. Let's see what he can do here in this Lucas Oil machine. Nice tight turn. And that seems to be common errors made by these drivers on this very difficult track. They keep overturning, and they spin out. But not a terribly bad lap there from Lucas Oil Crusader. His time's going to be 26.17, but here comes Time Flies. Definitely somewhat new to this Monster Jam circuit, but he's looking to make a name for himself out here. And he also overturns there and is up over the obstacle, but he still has time here if he can beat Lindsey Wink and Lucas Oil Crusader. Here goes Time Fly. What a last turn. That was absolutely beautiful. And Time Flies with a 25.56 moves on. Now Gravedigger off the line, looking alright. Got a little lopside there, but Gravedigger is looking to run a really quick lap here. His turn, not bad at all. Could have had a little more speed, but definitely a good turn there from Gravedigger as he is going up against the War Wizard. And that is a pretty quick lap there from Dennis Anderson at a time of 24.38 seconds. So one of the fastest laps we've had all night, indeed, from Dennis Anderson. Going up against Randy Moore in the War Wizard, who is not known to be a great racer. He comes from a drag racing background, so he's used to going straight and not making all these crazy turns. But he's definitely putting up a fight here, Dennis Anderson. Oh, and up over those cars, and that's gonna... Oh, and Randy Moore brings it back around, and he's going to be able to finish his lap, but not a good time as the Gravedigger advances. Next up, we have Monster Energy versus Captain's Curse. Captain's Curse, of course, has won racing in Minnesota earlier this year, but Monster Energy, he's been fast, so let's see what he can do. Here he goes, coming around the turn, and a little bit slow off the turn, but Monster Energy is a time of 24.44. Very quick lap. Captain's Curse here. Oh no. Alex Blackwell not off to a good start at all, and his time is pretty much ruined because he couldn't make that first turn, and Monster Energy didn't help his cause by running a very fast lap. So one of the favorites, Captain's Curse, out in the first round to Monster Energy. And, oh, he's going all over the place here. Next matchup here, we have the Devastator versus Shocker. Two names you don't hear often, but these guys are looking to fight for a shot to make it to the next round of racing. Let's see what the Devastator can do out here. Oh, and a nice turn there from the Devastator. Definitely a very good turn. And he's coming around the final turn. Oh, and looks like his rear steer wasn't working there for a second, or maybe he just mistimed it. That is a time of 26.86. Now let's see if Shocker can beat that in the far lane. Here he goes off the line. Excuse me. Oh, and he cut through the white lines, but that is not a penalty here today in Anaheim. They are allowing that, and the Shocker kind of spins out, but let's see if he can have a nice turn here and try and get the win. Oh, and definitely a nice turn. Very tight and quick for the Shocker. A lap time of 25.79. So here we have Hot Wheels going up against Titan. Let's see what Scott Buteau can do driving this Hot Wheels machine. Here he goes. Oh, clipping the freestyle obstacle. Oh, Scott Buteau is all over the place. That is not going to be what he wanted out of his performance tonight, with a lap time of 29.74 seconds. Next up here, we have Titan. He is Donald Ependendio, and he is the hometown favorite, ladies and gentlemen. His truck's based out of California, and all the people love him around here. And oh God, no! He clips that. Oh, what a unlucky bounce there from Titan. He is back on all fours with an excellent save, and Scott Buteau, running that terrible lap, still comes out with the win. So next up, second round action here. El Toro Loco looking to take down the icon Dennis Anderson with another flying lap here from El Toro Loco. And he is really hitting the gas down this back straightaway. Nails the brake. Oh, and kind of spins out, but he's still hammering the throttle. Flips that truck like a crazy bull and lands out on all fours. Now now Dennis Anderson has to beat a lap time of 25.10. Dennis last time around ran a very quick lap, but it was in the other lane, so that could have some effect as he takes a really wide turn here on that turn. He also is gassing it down the back straightaway. Oh, and he's up over the cars. That is going to be a lap time of 26.74 for Dennis Anderson as he pogos that truck, and eventually it rolls over at the end of the lap. The Monster Mutt here. He's taking on Monster Energy. Monster Mutt versus Damon Bradshaw on Monster Energy. And quick lap there. from the mutt. Oh no, he hit the brakes a little late, and he's very slow around this turn. But it is a precise turn as he hits that back wheel, and that truck is rolling. But once again, a lucky roll on all fours. Now let's see if Monster Energy can beat that. Here we go. First turn is looking hot. Here he goes. Let's see if he can keep it up. Oh, up over the freestyle obstacle, but he has still got time to beat the Monster Mutt. And a nice turn here from Damon Bradshaw on his veteran driving here in Monster Energy. And he's going to run a lap time there of 26.75 and wins the race. Definitely not a pretty race, but he got the job done. Here we have the Shocker, the underdog, versus Max D, and he is having a bad lap right now, taking that way too wide. That's not what he wanted to do out here. But, hey, he's an underdog, and he definitely wasn't expecting to even make it through to the second round in this competition. But, he offered up a good challenge here to Tom Meents and Max D, and let's see if Max D can finish the Shocker off in round 2 action. Oh, Max D all over the place, clipped that car. But a really tight turn. Dang, that was a fast turn. Holy cow. Max D here. He is looking on fire tonight as he runs a lap time of 24.83. What a lap there for Max D as he moves on. Last race of round 2, we have Hot Wheels versus Time Flies, and Scott Buteau just barely made it into this race against Time Flies. So let's see if Time Flies can beat him after Scott Buteau is having some trouble here on this lap. Oh, and he spins out on the last turn, and he's up over the freestyle obstacle, and he finishes lap. Finally, Time Flies, here we go with that awesome old school black and red body here from Time Flies. He drove straight over that car. He's up on 2 wheels, but he brings that truck down. Excellent driving. And he's gassing down the back straightaway. And nice turn there from Time Flies. A little bit slow at the end there, but very nice job. So he is going to move on. Third round, El Toro Loco. He's been running fast all night. I don't think anyone's going to be able to stop this crazy bull right now. Here he goes. And very quick lap. So that's going to be a time of 24.80 for the crazy bull. And he flips again. That has been a theme. He flips that truck. Oh my god, it's still going. Finally that truck settles down. He's going up against Time Flies, and he needs to be a 24.80 to move on. Here he goes. Oh, and the truck just went out from under him, and Time Flies, he is flipped over. Now we have Monster Energy versus Max D in the other semifinal. Here we go, Monster Energy looking for his first win this year. Oh, and a little bit of trouble there as he had to slow down to avoid that freestyle obstacle. But a nice turn, not too bad. Spun out a little bit, but he has still got a chance to put up a good challenge against Tom Meents and Max D. And up off the middle ramp, got some big air there. And Monster Energy is going to have a time of 27.85. Tom Meents, he's another one. He's been fast all night. Let's see what he can do. Oh, this is looking like a textbook lap right here. Oh, my. Tom is flying around this track. Oh, a little deep here. Oh, no, when he spun out, that kind of ruined his perfect lap. His time is going to be a 25.43. Ladies and gentlemen, the championship race. El Toro Loco going up against Max D. El Toro looking great right off the start. He's been in this lane all night, and he's been fast all night. Oh my, he is ripping around this track. Slow it down. And ladies and gentlemen, that has got to be one of the best laps I've ever witnessed, with a time of 23.92. And the Crazy Bull once again flips it, but this time he lands on all fours. Tom Bent's going to have to run the best lap of his career to finish off the Crazy Bull. This would be Tom Bent's third win on the series. But El Toro's looking for his first. Oh no, Tom spun out. Well, he needed to run a perfect lap, and he's not going to be able to do that tonight. But this was a great show put on by these drivers as Max D is struggling to finish this lap. Oh god, he flips it too. But El Toro Loco, Mark McDonald is the driver who won that race. And ladies and gentlemen, make sure to check out Freestyle next time. Thanks for watching. Woo!